We will have a lot of fun on this channel, and at the same time, we will become aware of things. One of the biggest problems of today is relationships. Why do we break up? Why can't we get along? Why do we love? Why can't we love? Why do we hesitate? Why do we cheat? Why are we cheated on? Why are we left? Why do we leave? What is it like to love? How does a woman want to be loved, or a man? What does a woman do to make a man run away, and what does a man do to make a woman lose interest? Is it possible for one person to truly connect with another? We will address these and many other issues and find solutions. I have come to the end of my observations, and I am sure that I have solved this problem. You will find many contents here that you can say, yes, this is my life, I am experiencing these things. Relationships are like roller coasters. They can take us on a wild ride of emotions, from the dizzying highs of love and happiness to the stomach-churning drops of heartbreak and disappointment. But even though relationships can be a bit of a thrill ride, they are also an essential part of the human experience. When it comes to relationships, there are all kinds of things that can trip us up and send us careening off the tracks. Maybe we fall for someone who doesn't feel the same way, or we struggle to communicate with our partner without getting into a fight. Maybe we have trouble trusting others, or we find it hard to open up and be vulnerable. But fear not, my friends, there are plenty of ways to navigate the twists and turns of relationships and come out on the other side feeling exhilarated and fulfilled. For starters, it's important to remember that relationships are a two-way street. It's not just about what you want or need, you also have to take the other person's feelings and needs into account. Unless, of course, you're dating a robot who doesn't have feelings. In that case, carry on. Another key to successful relationships is communication. This means not just talking, but also listening. And not just listening, but really hearing and understanding what the other person is saying. It can be easy to get caught up in our own perspectives and assume we know what the other person is thinking, but taking the time to truly listen can help us avoid misunderstandings and build stronger connections with those around us. Of course, sometimes even the best relationships hit a rough patch. Maybe you and your partner are arguing more than usual, or you're feeling distant and disconnected from your friends. When this happens, it's important to remember that every relationship has its ups and downs. The key is to stay committed and work through the tough times together, rather than giving up at the first sign of trouble. Before we begin, I must say one more thing. I am not only talking about romantic relationships. We will also cover friendships and work relationships. In short, welcome to a big world that is part of your life. So there you have it, folks, a crash course in the wild and wonderful world of relationships. Whether you're flying high on the wings of love or feeling a bit shaky in your current relationships, remember that you're not alone. With a little bit of effort and a lot of patience, you can build strong, fulfilling connections with the people around you and experience all the thrills and spills that life has to offer. We will sometimes make fun of some topics, sometimes take them seriously, and sometimes learn to laugh at ourselves. These are all very normal. And never forget that at any moment in your life that you think is the worst, thousands, hundreds, and even millions of people are experiencing or have experienced it. What do we do in such times? We take a deep breath and lean back, thinking about the cause and effect, and plan our next move. So let's plan then.